Okay, if this game had come out this year, that would be the most memed face of the entire year. Are you kidding me?
Heyo, Spaghetto here, and welcome back to God of War. Today we're gonna play God of War, and thank you for joining this Spaghetto stream. Alright, so we'll jump back into this. We're gonna play some God of War. Hopefully, there's no boobs this time.
Yeah, that is the exact opposite of my philosophy in life. Well, we'll explain game theory later.
I miss game theory. It's over.
There's only one good game theory video, and ironically, it's about boobs.
Actually, no, there's two. Did you ever watch the one where he theorized the size of Luigi's penis? It was awesome.
Can we go one stream without talking about dicks?
I mean, we already failed.
That's what I'm saying. Like next time, let's have like a no dick policy.
Why?
It's like you might as well rename the channel Spaghetto Cox at this point. Like it's just.
Well, I can't do that. It's bad for branding.
I mean, on certain websites that would work really well.
Cargo Bay says, "Don't try and clean up the content now." I agree.
What's up, Crankcase Gaming?
What a nice name, actually. I really like that for some reason. I just like the word crankcase. It's just amusing to me.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a word you hear very often.
Crankcase?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be the first.
At least it's not something like, oh, hello, I'm Cool Swag Gamer 23.
Oh, I'd subscribe to Cool Swag Gamer 23.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You can just grab and bitch slap him. Nora, let us know what you want on the Spaghetto shirt.
Yeah, he's been a real bitch about it, by the way. Like, before the stream, he was like, this is my best white shirt. I'm not ripping this shirt. I'm not writing on this shirt. This is my Moist Critical shirt. I got it from moistesports.com.
I actually did.
I fucking called it, dude. Real spaghetti sauce stains, I think that's a given.
Actually, I would love to release a white shirt that literally just has, like, spaghetti stains, like, built into it. Either that or cum stains.
Yeah, you kind of lost me at the end there.
That's okay.
Yeah, one was like a funny on-brand, like I could actually see that working.
Well, yeah.
The other one is like alienating everyone in a 5-mile radius. No, that reminds me though. One of the things that, like, I had this friend who I'm no longer friends with, but one of the things they were great at was asking the $2 billion questions. So one of the things we came up with is, for $2 billion, would you go to the nearest grocery store, get completely naked, and then just masturbate to completion? I
would do it only if I knew, like, there weren't, like, kids around. I don't know, man. I just really don't like the idea of being exposed like that with, you know, minors around. I almost said minorities for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, I don't think they'd like it either.
Yeah.
Seeing you jerk your little ding dong.
You're right. Yeah. I go into a Chinese buffet and he's like, "No, ew."
Yeah, it's not very appetizing. You're right. Yeah. It's a really funny idea that he's gonna slowly ruin his desk with, like, marker stains, just from, like, a series of $1 donations.
Look at that. It's just all gone green.
You guys remember Chris Angel? He did a thing, like, he called out someone for, like, he was saying, well, if I went back in time, I would stop 9/11, obviously, and you're a piece of shit for
Lars,
not doing that.
We talked about this. That is one of the things you don't say on stream.
Oh, no, I'm just mentioning in passing. It was just funny that he, like, chose to grandstand about, like, time travel.
There it is. Partial green screen.
Yeah, it's coming out a little bit. Yeah, it's like you got a little hole there.
It's like I got
for someone's, like,
a virtual hole in this shirt.
Yeah, you got like a little USB-C drive.
I got like a little
slot hole there. I'm gonna plug something in and load their
Ah, damn it! I got green marker on my desk.
Yuri fan art.
Also, I got this desk for free. It was a gift.
And by gift, he means 5-finger discount, of course. But
no,
we call it a gift on
by
stream.
gift I mean I stole it. But
there's a lot of nipple on screen, by the way. I've noticed. It's just that it's Kratos' nipple, so it's fine.
I'd suck Kratos' titties. Wait, shit, no, don't clip that. I mean, these Medusas have titties, but at least there's no nipple. Lynxbro has been, like, a Spaghetto fan since, like, 2018, by the way. He's been here forever.
It's a very Zoomer thing to say.
We're 7-year-olds.
By the way, are we just, like, agreeing that this is, like, Gorgon boobs and we're not worrying about it because no one's going to find it titillating? Okay.
Yeah, we don't care.
Like, if this offends you, this is just Greek mythology at that point. Like, don't worry about it.
It's artistic nudity.
If you run out of room on the shirt at some point, we should make it so that people can, like, just post, like, little phrases on screen on OBS.
That'd be great. Medusa's gaze has no effect on Gorgons. Shit. I'm not changing it to easy mode. Fuck you, God of War. Alright, here we go. We'll rip your fucking head off, bitch. Come on, you assholes. Come on.
I don't think Spaghetto's ever platinumed a game.
Oh my fucking gosh. Lars, you fucking liar. Hard difficulty is insane in this game.
What's, like, a good name of a pasta?
Lasagna?
Something about, like, no. That's a stupid name for pasta. Yeah, it's like the country of Montenegro was not trying to offend African Americans when they named the fucking country.
Fucking hate this game. Why do you have to torture me? Why did you make me select a extremely hard difficulty on a game I have never played?
Okay, because you're always saying like, well, Lars, I'm good at video games. I swear, I can beat any game on hard Master Chief difficulty.
I have never said that. Who's Elton John?
He's a gay guy who really likes Jack Black. You guys have a lot in common.
Yeah, we do. We have so much in common.
Have you tried it in the Nier games? I have. Nier Automata. First of all,
oh gosh,
primo, but second of all, really good game.
Yeah, we should play those games just for her ass.
Yeah.
Lovely.
If you hold down the L3 and R3 buttons, it blows up your character, but she doesn't die. She just loses her pants.
Well, whoever designed that game is a genius.
Yeah. No. Great.
Shit. No, I don't want to die. Please. Ah!
Yoko Taro, I'm going to paraphrase this, by the way, but he found out that there was Rule 34 content of his characters, and he like said something, I think it was on Twitter, where he's like, can you guys send me like a RAR file with all those images? Which is really fucking funny. Oh, Linkspro says that 9S loses his shorts, so it's like, there's like a gay option too.
I think I used to call like my Spaghetto fans like my sons, like I was like reading them a story by the campfire.
Should have called them your Discord kittens.
Oh, never mind. I think we're at the boss.
Ah! Fuck, I dropped something. It's funny because like modern games have like a streamer mode where you like don't show me the boobies and only show me unlicensed music and make it a dorky experience, but I kind of appreciate those now.
Yeah, because this is like, oh, boobs.
Did he just poop sulfur?
I think so. Let me save real quick.
It's like when someone tells their kid, "Oh, Santa's not actually real," and then they're like, "Is Jesus not real too?" And you're like, "Whoa!"
You're like, "Who? Calm down, who?" And he's destroying the city. Should we go help them? Probably.
Wasn't this a boss in Elden Ring, and wasn't he kind of a fucker?
The fire giant sucked ass.
I remember there's this one time in Elden Ring where I almost died on my first try with a boss. It really sucked.
Shut the fuck up.
What'd you eat for lunch?
Poop.
Yeah, leftover pizza is usually pretty good.
You are dead! I died!
Have you heard about the dubbing localization drama going on? I caught like 30 seconds of the recording of the last official podcast episode, and I heard Andrew, he was talking about like how localization is tricky with like poetic content. Is that what that is? Were they talking about like something that had happened? What's the deal with that? Also,
I just grabbed one of the civilians and just stabbed the fuck out of him for no reason.
Yeah, this was the era of that kind of content. I mean, like in later games like Assassin's Creed, they actually get on your case for it, which is such a bitch move. They'll be like, Ezio did not kill civilians. And then if you do it like 3 times, you die.
What the hell?
Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, I'm guessing you're talking about.
Never saw that one. It looked interesting, but I just never saw it.
Anti-patriarchy localization of... I'm reading this alongside with you guys, by the way.
I'll keep stabbing civilians.
There's something that's happening where one of the voices is playing a character for the dub of Dragon Maid, and they've made some edits, and I'm looking here to see what they are.
There we go.
First of all, wow, the women in this show just have like ridiculously large boobs.
That's why I wanted to watch it, man.
Yeah, just nobody's that gay, you know. Like it's honkers. But let me take a look here. Okay,
honkers.
So they're talking like apparently there was like a localization change where someone said, "Oh, I got some less revealing clothes." Is that it? There's got to be more than that.
Was the localization like making it more sexual?
No, other way around.
Making it less sexual?
The dialogue, I guess.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, but they're also like in frame and large, so it's like doesn't matter.
I guess that's true.
What? This really doesn't seem like that big of a deal. It looks like they made some remarks about like not wanting like objectification as much, I guess. The feminist ideology. I mean, I get that, but obviously in 2024 you should expect some feminist injection into culture, because that's where society's headed. Well, it depends, TJ, it depends on what you define as unnecessary, because technically they can do whatever kind of translation they want
I think what he means by unnecessary is it like has nothing to do with the OG like version that was released, and it just seems out of place in the localization.
Yeah, but sometimes that can be good though. Like when they did that with Final Fantasy 15, they made some jokes about like alternative facts.
There we go.
Or like not for localization purposes, but when they came out with Baldur's Gate 3, at one point one of the characters just randomly calls you a cuck. And it's out of fucking nowhere, and it's fucking hilarious. Someone's saying that's cultural appropriation. I think I'm inclined to agree with like the sentiment at the time in around 2016, which is that I don't really care.
Whoa, Lars, how dare you?
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing it rudely, like don't do it to disparage people, but...
Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do here.
Let's see. Yeah, this is the argument is that it's not 100% accurate to the original lines. Well, yeah, no shit, because it's a fucking translation, of course. That's never going to be the case. Also, you don't want a direct translation from Japanese to English because Japanese and English aren't set up the same as languages. They don't have parity when it comes to like the order of words and like the way that they use them. Like if you do a direct literal translation from Japanese, it's very awkward. If you ever go on Wikipedia and you look up a Japanese property that's been translated in English, even the name itself is usually like there's some sort of artistic license with it. Because otherwise it's like in anime and it's supposed to be like they change it in English to be like the joy of the golden shower. But in the original Japanese, it was like the name was literally just my stepbrother pees on me, and it's like it's not flowery for like
Ew.
Western languages, you know.
I just find it funny that I'm getting really pissed off at God of War, and you're like, golden showers. Also, the controls for this like rope swinging mechanic is absolutely dog shit.
Yeah, the controls for God of War are ass.
There we go.
Exceptions include jokes and puns that are hard to translate in English. Well, that's kind of the point, and I think that's what Andrew was saying on the official podcast. You can't translate a joke because it doesn't work in another language usually, unless it's like a really basic joke. Or a pun in particular is really hard to do. Like making a pun work in another language, if you can pull that off, that like massive respect as a translator.
Why is he not grab rope? It's not grab! Don't turn around, you fucking twit! What is wrong with you?
You're doing that thing that I do in games sometimes where it's like, when something's not working, I'll do like a sarcastic version of what I'm supposed to do where I'm like, fuck it, fine, fuck it. I'll just swing all the way I possibly physically can to try to force this.
I don't
Yeah, okay, so someone mentioned that it's not about the syntax or English translation, though. It's about ideas and context. I think what you want to do is apply kind of a Pareto principle to that, which is that, like, I would like most translations to get it at least 80% right, but that there's probably like a 20% of a project that if you're going to adapt for another language or another medium, that you have to change because it just doesn't work. Like, for example, since they haven't done this yet, if they were going to make a BioShock movie, they couldn't just do like a straightforward showing of like hours of rote killing by your character with his plasmids, because that's not like cinematically interesting.
Am I just like absolutely stupid? Like, am I like swinging on the rope incorrectly?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
How?
Try jumping before you're supposed to.
Oh my fucking gosh. This is like the 10th time.
There you go. Ugh! So what I tend to see, and this is somewhat controversial, but I'll just say it because I think it's true.
No controversy. Bad Lars. Let me finish murdering the civilians, but no controversy.
Okay, so here's the thing. Usually when you hear people complaining about injections of politics into video games, what you are actually hearing is someone saying, they put politics in this video game that I don't like. And that is different than just having cultural and political zeitgeist in there in general. And if you look at a lot of art in terms of video games, a lot of them have heavily political themes in them. It's just that people tend not to notice when those political themes are ones that they agree with. So, for example, like if you play Final Fantasy VII, it's a major cyberpunk game in which Tristan dies for the 30th time to an ogre.
I hate fucking Shrek. Come here, I'm gonna
Anyway,
stab
so
you.
he's gonna murder some more civilians.
Ugh!
And in the meantime, I'll continue with what I was saying. And you guys don't have to agree with me, by the way. I'm just mentioning it just because it's the topic of conversation, which is that, like, if you play Final Fantasy VII, there's a huge environmentalist message in there, and it's like a cyberpunk adventure in which corporations are ruining the world.
Oh, we talked
Like,
about
sucking the life
politics,
force
and we lost a
from
viewer.
the planet. But the thing is that, like, Final Fantasy VII's message is hard to disagree with. Because, yeah, you shouldn't completely drain the life force of the planet for your capitalist greed, obviously. And even most Republicans, will, to some extent, will say, yeah, there's got to be a limit. So it's not a controversial game because the political message isn't something that a lot of people take issue with. Whereas when I see something like the Dragon Maid controversy, I notice that, but just like in general, when people are like, well, there's like a feminist agenda in there now. How that generally reads to me is that, well, yeah, there's a political message. It's just one that I don't like because these messages are everywhere in games. It's just usually that they're kind of like, what's the word, like focus group to be like palatable to general audiences.
No, oh, you pissed off Taurus. He hates you now. He said it's cool, Lars, in the chat.
Yeah, you're right. That's a real sign of aggression.
This ogre has a fucking dump truck of an ass.
He's just worried that you're in his swamp.
This is a swamp. This is the town square.
Well, I mean, you know, not every area of Athens was like perfectly gentrified at that point. That was also a joke, for the record.
No, I know. I'm just trying not to die. Like, go quiet.
I'm shitting on graphics from like 2005 PS2.
I am
also.
so incredibly fucking mad at this game. It's just irritating the fuck out of me.
Yeah, the message in Final Fantasy VII was that, yeah, like, they're draining the planet dry, and no good person would disagree with that.
Oh, ogre time, ogre time, ogre time! Yes! Okay, buttons. What? How did that not kill him? I initiated the quick time event! I pressed my geometry shapes! God damn it! Ow! Stop hitting me with your donkey bone! Fuck you!
Are you saying you don't give a damn about his reputation?
I don't give a damn about your damn!
What's interesting is that Final Fantasy VII also had kind of a reversal in that there was one controversial part of it in which you cross-dressed as Cloud.
Yes! How are you not dead? Die, Shrek! No, don't grab and eat me!
But yeah, so like you cross-dressed as Cloud in the original Final Fantasy VII for one of the slums segments with Don Corneo.
It kind of reminds me.
It was kind of controversial back in the day, and people were like, "Oh, that's gay." But like, it kind of went over really well in the remake, and I think that's because they made Cloud like androgynously attractive.
It reminds me of Breath of the Wild, how Link cross-dressed to get into like the Gerudo Valley or something like that.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like, "Oh, he's just hot now."
But it was funny because like, it's interesting how
circle.
it seems like society has also kind of stopped.
What the fuck? No! Ah! I'm gonna get gangbanged by two gorillas. No! Ah!
What do I prefer, the Godskin Duo or and by the way, these are internet names, so I'm gonna butcher Ornstein and Smo. But anyway, the latter two are from Dark Souls 1, and the Godskin Duo is from Elden Ring. And the Godskin Duo, I think, wins because like they're so gelatinous and like floppy.
Shit!
Like,
okay.
Like you could make like a donut out of it or something.
This game's like, oh, you killed the ogre. Haha. Have two more. Fuck you.
A lot of people said that the Godskin Duo was like really difficult. I didn't experience that myself.
Oh my gosh, this is ass. Fuck you. Not you, but
what do you think
them.
of the Godskin Duo?
It was tough for me because I was big dumb monkey brain, needed a strength build, but it was also a lot of fun seeing like the really fat one roll around and break walls. It just cracked me up. It's just like, why he built like that? And then the other one made me feel kind of gross because he just looked really nasty.
The Godskin Duo really like rolls around.
No. Fuck off. Kill civilians.
Also, I feel like Smo gave Pyrocynical too many ideas.
Pyrocynical was like full chub in it, like when he fought the Godskin Duo. He's just like, oh my gosh, die, you stupid ogres! How much health?
You know, in Elden Ring, you get a donkey.
I thought it was a horse. Isn't it like a spirit horse?
On a summon from doing the red card quest line. Yeah, the problem with summons is that, like, I feel like when I use them, the Rugrats theme starts playing.
Yes! No.
And it's like, mom comes into the room and offers me milk because it's like,
Wait, hold on.
I'm a dumb baby.
Hold on, I like mommy's milk. Wait, no. Fuck. No.
When Final Fantasy VII came to the US, he says that they didn't change the translation to accommodate Christians. I'm not sure about Final Fantasy VII, but Final Fantasy actually does have a history specifically of accommodating Christians in that when it comes to holy imagery, they're actually very careful. And that was especially so during the Nintendo days.
Castlevania did the exact same.
Yeah.
Because in the United States, like, we had, like, all the holy imagery, but then in Europe, it pissed them off, so they made the European releases that remove all of it, even the crosses. So a lot of people enjoy buying the UK, or I guess the PAL versions, what you call it, just because it's funny to see like Simon Belmont throw, which is a big like plus sign and not a cross. Why do they have so much health, Lars? I'm killing them and they're not dying.
You know how sometimes when you go on like a Dark Souls subreddit of some sort and they're like,
get good.
Oh, get good and everything. Well, it turns out they're absolutely right. So, you know. And one of his jobs...
Wait, hold on. Come here, you fucker.
Oh, yeah, if you can actually get past this scene, that would be great.
Yes, I think I got it. Yes! Fuck you and your family. I bumped the green screen.
I think you just killed their family.
Shit. All right, we got 4 minutes. Then I'm gonna go eat dinner because I'm starving.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in for a while, by the way, guys.
Thank you guys all for the generosity. And I'm glad that we got more stuff on the
Absolutely.
shirt. We got LOL and we got BronyCon 2024, so thanks for that.
Nice.
Ooga booga. Okay, well, thank you guys again so much for watching. We appreciate all the donations and the support. If you guys ever want to pop in the Discord, we're going to be doing...
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Stay safe.